The city of Dumaguete is commonly used as a gateway to Siquijor. But Dumaguete and the areas around it have so much in store for you if you're looking for somewhere to go for your next big adventure. For lovers of art, activities, and adventure, it may just have something for you. We were invited by the Department of Tourism Region 7 in partnership with Philippine Airlines to experience some of what Negros Oriental has to offer. On the other side of Negros Oriental from Dumaguete is the municipality of Santa Catalina. Here we were able to visit their mangrove sanctuary and walk along their boardwalk. The boardwalk is a nice stroll that puts you in the middle of the mangroves while leaving minimal footprint in the area. So we are on the boardwalk in the mangrove forest here in Santa Catalina. It's a great place because there's a lot of ecotourism, which is important for both the community and of course the environment. So it's really good to see them taking care of this place and making it so that people can visit and people can enjoy themselves their days here at the boardwalk at Santa Catalina. It's a quiet and relaxing place to go on a stroll by yourself or with friends. As a bonus, you can try your hand at nature photography as this area is teeming with wildlife. We're at the end! Yeah, that was a nice walk, wasn't it? Near the sanctuary at Santa Catalina is the Monkey Sanctuary. So we are now at the Monkey Sanctuary here at Negros Oriental. Behind me, I believe, are where the monkeys are. We're going to cross a hanging bridge in a bit, right before we get to the monkey area. They say to keep your stuff close by because they might take your things, so let's see how it goes. There's something about Negros Oriental and its hanging bridges. It's all very similar, it feels very similar, and it feels both sturdy and wobbly at the same time, so it's kind of scary, so I love it. Apparently, smiling is also showing teeth is a sign of aggression, so I try not to smile as much as I can. You can get up close and personal with the monkeys, but remember that these are still wild animals and need to be respected. They are very sociable though, and have a tendency to grab you if they get the chance. So the monkeys here in Negros are a bit of a different experience from the ones in Bohol. These guys are a lot more sociable. They climb on you and they really like grab things and stuff like that. Unlike in Bohol where you give them nuts, you give them food, and then they run away. But if you want to see that video, check out our video on Bohol outdoor activities that you can do. Link is in the description and on that card over there. Here we have a four-legged monkey. And here's a new species, the winged monkey. Right there. You see. All different kinds of monkeys. The good boy monkey. Right there. For a more thrilling time, you can visit Santa Box for a few different experiences. Alright, so we're here at Santa Box Eco Park for some lunch. I tripped on some roots. So we'll see what we feel like if we're gonna do adventures, but we're here for lunch. So let's go past the Japanese-style torii gates over there. So let's go. We didn't have much time here, but their main attraction is the spiderweb, giant swing, and palwa ride. In other words, whether you were looking for a relaxing day, an exciting day, or both, there's something here for you. Moving away from Santa Catalina to the southern part of Negros Oriental is Apo Island. Famous for its ocean activities, you can get here by taking a boat ride from Zamboanguita or Darwin. Now we are here invited by the Department of Tourism Region 7 along with Philippine Airlines to dive here in Negros Oriental. So after the pool lessons here at Silver Reef Dive Resort, we'll be heading over to Apo Island to dive along with a few friends of ours. So join us today. Apo Island is one of the dream destinations of divers from all over the world. It boasts some of the most diverse coral reefs to explore. But before we get to go, as new divers, we need to learn the ropes of being underwater. Silver Reef Dive Resort is a resort whose thrust is conservation. Here, our group of first-time divers and divers doing a refresher course had a chance to try out diving in the pool before hitting the open water. While waiting for our turn, we got the chance to chat with Aaron of the Department of Tourism Region 7. Alright, so we're here with Aaron of the Department of Tourism Region 7. We were together in Bohol with Discover Scuba Diving. What are you looking forward to now in Negros Oriental?
Well, first and foremost, Bohol is a different experience. We went to Balikasag Island and a few of the known house reefs in Bohol. But here in Negros Oriental, of course, we'll be diving in Apo Island, which is one of the known diving destinations in Central Visayas. I'm really looking forward to swimming with the turtles And of course, hopefully we'll be able to see frogfish and some underwater species that I have not seen before.
Nice. We're here with Nelly, actually.
Hello.
So we're about to dive in the pool for Discover Scuba Diving. How are you feeling?
I'm very excited. I needed a refresher. It has been a while since I've been diving, but I'm super excited for Apo Island. I've already been there, so I know what to expect.
Okay. So what can I expect?
It's your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Okay. Lots of turtles. A lot. And they will come very close to you, and it's just magical.
I'm excited. I've never seen a turtle in my life.
Yeah, that's going to be a bucket list item.
Yeah. So finally, it was our turn to learn. After suiting up, we headed into the pool to familiarize ourselves with some things to remember when out in the open ocean. Here we are doing mask clearing, which is how you get water out of your mask if it ever gets into it. We also go into the deeper part of the pool, so we're familiar with dealing with pressure underwater, like physical pressure, not the emotional pressure of the open ocean. But the pool session is perfect to learn the ropes in a controlled environment. So the moment we've all been waiting for, we're finally gonna board the boat on the way to Apo Island. We're almost there. Excited to see the turtles. We soon find our spot, gear up, and get in the water. Intro diving begins with acclimatizing and putting into practice all that we learned in the pool. Our instructors were by our side the whole time to make sure everything is alright. With their help, it wasn't long before we were comfortable in the water. The reefs of Apo Island are magical for seasoned divers and first-time divers alike. There are a variety of corals as far as the eye can see, and the biodiversity of the ocean life here is unmatched. I was constantly in awe of how different this underwater world is, and how I felt like I was in a completely different landscape, or seascape. No matter where I looked, there were corals of different colors, shapes, and sizes, and it was teeming with life under every nook and cranny. Our videographer Jack and I were having the time of our lives exploring the ocean and just being in this new world with our fellow divers. Time really flew by, and soon enough we were back on the surface, but still in awe of what we had just experienced. Our dive may be over, but our adventure continues. The ocean still called to us, and one of the popular activities here in Apo Island is snorkeling. So we follow our guides as we snorkel above the vast reefs, closer to the shore of the island itself. And what awaits us as we get to the sandbanks away from the reefs? Yes, one of the big attractions of Apo Island is the opportunity to swim with the turtles. These gentle creatures are breathtaking, and it was an honor to have encountered them in the wild. As magical as they are, we respected their habitat, and after a short encounter, we left them alone and concluded our adventure along the reefs of Apo Island. For a change of pace from all the outdoor adventures, Dumaguete City has a thriving art scene. We visited Mugna Gallery where they had an exhibit called Manifest. Here we got to appreciate the artworks and chat with the artists present at the gallery. The gallery is beautiful, and within the grounds it has an exhibit room, a viewing room for films and videos, and just outdoors there's a spot for more artworks to admire and even purchase if you're interested. You can also find Subida Souvenir Store where you can purchase local handmade souvenirs. For aspiring artists, there's also 58 Blanco Studios. This is an old house repurposed as an art studio, which offers residency for artists who apply for grants. While we were there, we toured the house and visited two of their offerings. The first was a local shop that focused on sustainability. They sold eco-friendly soap, face masks, and snacks. Along with offering refills for shampoos and the like. We also visited the pottery area where they graciously let us try a hand at the pottery wheel. So there's something for everyone visiting Negros Oriental. From the outdoor adventures that you can experience, to the art that you can appreciate, to the underwater world that you can explore, there's always an experience waiting for you in this beautiful province. Once again, thank you to the Department of Tourism Region 7 and Philippine Airlines for taking us on a journey we'll never forget. Have you spotted people, places, or food that you'd like us to feature? Send us an email at spotted@spot.ph. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content from Spot.ph.